Now. Good to go. We are Tyler Boyd Stadium here at Clairton Bears football, Roxamore Sports Network. Jay Pagliaro joined by the thoroughbred Tommy Shear. Tommy, Bears up seconds left in the first quarter. Now the Bears are 10 consecutive. Give you a cap here, but a pass. Commodores, located out of Perryopolis. They are in the white jerseys with the red trim. Meanwhile, Clairton, Tommy, with the black and orange.
Yeah, and that was a great job right there with the big guy using his size right there to catch the ball right there. But yeah, no, this is, man, I tell you, this has been all Clairton so far.
Oh, yeah. It is. Recap 9:38. They got a 2-point conversion by Palm. Booker.
Yeah, so far it's been crazy right now. You know, we are starting the second quarter right now, but I should say it's been all Clairton. Clairton has basically been playing bully ball, running the ball well, throwing the ball well, things like that. So they've been giving Frazier that work. But Frazier, you know, I'm Frazier right now. I stick my bread and butter, run, play action, things like that. Again, there's 4 quarters to a football game, you know. So.
Okay, so 4 quarters of football as my shared. And while that's what was going through that, you know, just a recap of what happened last week for those of you that. What are you waiting for, Jeff? All set their offensive possession last week did the Bears, led by back Jeff Thompson, for 288 yards, 3 touchdowns. He also ran for another. So, performance football week 4.
Definitely congrats to him, man. He's been putting in that work. You know, hey, championship or bust this season right now. You know, Clairton is hungry for a ring. Again, they haven't won since 2019, and they are due for a ring.
Hey, 2019, that is a on. We go.
Yeah, that is great defense right there by Clairton. You know, all of them guys running to the ball, things of that nature, and you know, very, very communicative on the defensive side of things.
We will see if they can continue their scoreless streak on defense. We can. Since the start of the 2024 campaign. Yep, he looks like he does. He looks like he's going to the house. He is going to the house for 6. The pick 6 for the Bears. We talked about the defense. They can beat you on both sides of the football.
Yeah, that was a great job right there with the defender playing the zone right there, getting in the way, reading the eyes of the quarterback, getting the interception and taking it to the house right there.
And number 0, we will get confirmation on that here in a minute. Number 8, Brandon. Put it on the offensive side and the defense side of the football. Last week, Murphy second quarter. And much thanks to the official statistician for Bears football, Drew, for filling me in. He'll be filling in any blanks I may miss inadvertently from this 3-mile distance away. But Drew, the best in the business right there. Also, LaRon Rockymore behind the production, 7 behind the camera here for Roxamore Sports. Making it look elementary at this point against the Commodores at Perry. Want to sell them up a little bit here, though. I know it's 30-0 for them, but this is a team that's trying to rebuild a culture, get the culture back. Got a new head coach, Tony Battolini, first year, the former quarterback for the Commodores. Wanted playing in Cal U under Walt Harris.
who leads Whitfield in reception. So they're not a bad team. Again, they are in rebuild mode, and they're trying to establish a culture there at that school.
Absolutely, as mentioned, between bringing in a coach who was at Thomas Jefferson, the defensive line was a DC for Matt Humbert at Bell. So you're talking two coaches that learned under, dare I say, Whitfield Royal. Again, you talk about Derek Diamond. Again, he's been a diamond, not so much 77 yards and 3 touchdowns over the last 2 weeks, including 202-yard performance last week against Jeanette.
Yeah, again, this team isn't too bad, but they again nature, again, Rome wasn't built overnight, so
absolutely,
they're going to have some growing pains too.
Absolutely. 11:37 left to go here in the first. Commodores with the football on a pitch. And a heads up about the rules of Pennsylvania high school football. If it does go to a 35-point deficit, the mercy rule clock will be activated. It is 30-0 here in the second quarter.
Yeah, definitely. It looks like, I'm not saying it will, but it's a good possibility it might. But again, also on our previous play right there, Clairton did a great job of running to the ball right there, filling the holes, and making the tackle right there.
Just informed by the outstanding PA announcer that the mercy rule will not kick into effect until the second half. So there's no mercy in the first half, man. It only begins in the second half.
Hey, that is a crazy rule right there.
See, that's why the Clairton people are the best. I got Drew, the PA announcer. I'm going to get his name. I'm going to give him his due here in a few minutes. We got people filling in the blanks for us. What we don't know, they'll fill us in. We're a final unit up here as they are on the field.
Hey, I'll tell you, this stadium is a very nice stadium too. It's got redone a little bit, nice turf field right here. Tyler Boyd Stadium is definitely a nice stadium.
The turf here at Tyler Boyd Stadium with that big Bears logo in the middle is better than the one the Chicago Bears play in Soldier Field. That's 5,310 years old.
Oh yeah, definitely is.
Got some room to get rid of football, and it goes sailing out of bounds, and it's going to be a third down, 9 to go at the 23-yard line of the Bears.
And that was a great job by Clairton's DBs to cover the wide receivers right there. That was almost a coverage sack right there. That was Clairton's pass rush. He needed a little bit of time to get back there, and they almost did too. And that was a great job by them.
We have 4th and 9. Special teams unit going to trot onto the field for the Commodores. 9 minutes left to go. So again, we got the punt team unit going to try to get the Bears back. And still some money here. Decent solid punt. It sails in this vantage point out of bounds. And there's a little bit of chippiness going down here on the Frazier sideline with a couple of Bears and a Frazier player.
Hey, it's football. Let them boys play. As long as no punches or no elbows are being thrown, let them boys play.
Listen, if you don't enjoy chippiness, go watch tic-tac-toe, man. Go play Connect 4. Go play your video games because it is high school football here in Western PA. Whitfield action, Friday Night Lights. They're going to be chippy. They're going to be animated. After all, they're Bears.
Yeah. Yes, Bears are very aggressive. And also, Frazier still has yet to get in Clairton's territory this whole game yet. So they've always been in their own territory. And it looks like Clairton is about to be real run heavy right here.
Here's another run. This one can go over the middle. He's at the 20. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. Academic touchdown. It is all but a foregone conclusion with that run. 6-4 on the board. Mikey Ruffin for the 26-yard run. His second in the football game.
And that was nothing but an old school power eye run right there. Clairton saying, hey, buckle up your chin strap. We are coming right now. We're running the ball down your throat. And they end up scoring right there.
The ball went in his hands. He had the burst. He had the acceleration. And it was easy like Sunday morning, my friend.
Yep, definitely. All 10 guys blocking and then one runner right there.
9:40 left to go. 36-0 Clairton. 2-point conversion attempt is being lined up for here. There's snap, and it's going to be a direct snap. Over the pass. And the 2-point three-point conversion attempt is successful. 38-0 Bears.
Yeah, again, Clairton must have practiced a lot of two-point conversions, as we still have yet to see a kicker come out. You know, they tried to kick a field goal last week, didn't do still high, so they definitely been practicing on their two-point conversions for sure.
If you recall last week against GCC, it was 43-0. They had one field goal attempt attempted, and it was not so successful. A few things that did not go right last week, and then late in the fourth quarter, towel, towel. I'm trying to get him to throw it up the boot for Drew and I, but he won't do it. And a kick return for the Commodores is going to gain a little bit.
A long ball maybe catch Clairton off guard, because they threw a couple long balls on Clairton, and they just been overthrows. But they have the right intentions though.
Sure.
Some of those were one-on-ones.
Well, when you're down 38-0, perhaps the best bet is those short, intermediate pass, quick runs to try to keep the offense off the field. But again, you're playing against a defense that has not given up a point since the fourth quarter of week one.
Yeah, definitely. Again, Clairton is a tough team. I'll tell you that. Clairton showing blitz.
The tackle was made by number 55 for the Bears.
Yeah, he is 6'4", 310. I don't think you can go up the middle right there when he's in the way.
I'll put it this way, Tommy. One thing I did wrong last week is I was saying that name right. He said Pompey. I said, I will call you whatever you want me to call you.
Yeah.
Big dude.
Yes, he is a big dude. Yeah. And I don't think running up the middle is a great idea.
No, you're not running on a guy who's that tall and that, that stout.
Yeah, great size. Yeah, he's definitely, getting some PSAC interest too.
Oh, yes. Frazier going to use their second timeout here of the half with 8:40 left to go. Down 38-0. It's 2nd and 8 at the Bears 25.
Hey, if you're Frazier right now, at least try to get something on the board. More so 7 points, I should say. They're trying to be like, okay, we're still in this. Mercy rule won't be in effect. So you want to try to do something like that, get something on the board.
Exactly. And speaking of getting things on the board, Tommy, you know who gets things on the board a lot?
What?
Our friends at Beasley Plumbing. Make things easy. Just call Beasley. Beasley Plumbing for all your residential and commercial plumbing needs. Give them a call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at 412-271-9292. Make things easy. Just call Beasley. And we're heard on YouTube. We're heard on X. We're heard on Facebook. And your favorite site.
Oh, yeah, My Niche Network TV. Again, you go on My Niche Network TV, and you can find our recent games, things of that nature. Also, you can watch stuff on there. You watch the old Roxamore Sports games. Shoot, I might go back and watch myself, as Roxamore used to do some of those old Woody games back when I played. So, definitely. And the Bears are looking hungry right here, trying to get the ball back.
Just an update. An opponent that Clairton will be facing soon, Jeanette. They trail. They trail Leesburg 14-7. Big matchup. And again, WPO Class A Eastern Conference matchup. Officially 2-1 on the season. We'll say 3-1, Tommy, because we all know the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Yeah, it's one of those, if you know type of situations. I know it's in the past, now we keep moving forward.
If you don't know, now you know. If you do know, well, it's in the past. Like you said, we got this one ahead of us. But again, the Bears 2-1 on the season, 1-0 in the conference. The Commodores 2-2. We got a conference matchup. We'll have Jeanette, I believe, next week here at the Den.
Okay.
It's going to be up in Jeanette. So next week, the Bears will travel to Jeanette Of course, you can hear all that hard-hitting action that game here on Roxamore Sports Network. Leechburg 14-7 in the first half.
And Clairton is coming off a roughing the passer penalty right now. So Frazier gets pretty close to midfield for the first time in the game. And just a slight overthrow right there by Frazier. Again, I understand their attack right there, but right now they're not really executing their plays right now. As they're trying to get the short, quick game going. But the Clairton Bears all over that and not making it easy for Frazier. And it will bring us to second down right now. Frazier, two wide receivers to each side, stacked. And the quarterback just throws the ball out of bounds right there, as that was great coverage by Clairton right there. Again, Frazier is struggling in the air to try to get something going. I don't think they completed a pass yet. Stack formation again for Frazier. Clairton showing some blitz right now, looking to bring the house a little bit. And again, another miscue right there by Frazier. Great coverage by Clairton right there. And again, the Commodores will see fourth down again. Still not getting past Clairton's midfield or in Clairton's territory. Clairton out here to punt the ball. I mean, not Clairton, Frazier, excuse me, out here to punt the ball to Clairton. Clairton with two back deep.
And he gets the punt off, and nice run. It goes inside the 40, picked up at about the 34. He's at the 40. He's off to the race at the 50, at the 40. He's at the 30. He's brought down at the 26. The helmet gets knocked off. But the Bears once again have the football deep in their own territory on a major special teams play. Big-time punt return.
Yeah, and this might be coming back, though, because as there is a flag on the field, it could be blocking the back right here. So let's see what the refs say right here.
And no, folks, we hear about pancakes, but no, we still have not been sponsored by IHOP or any pancake shop here in the area. So if anybody is listening to this, you want to sponsor us, we will take pancake shop sponsorships.
I'll tell you this, though. Again, Clairton has a very big offensive line. I'll tell you that. And then they get pancakes for sure, to say the least.
Oh, yeah. They got some Grizzlies on that line, man. They got some Grizzlies that could block. You're not getting past them no matter how hard you try.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Clairton will be moving back.
So it's going to be moving back. So the nice return stalled by the penalty. And you are tuned into Roxamore Sports, where dreams are pursued and dreams are revealed. I'm Jay Pagliaro, joined by Tommy Sheard. We got the man, the myth, the legend, LaRon Rockymore, behind the production side of things, keeping us sound and smooth and running on the air, doing an outstanding job doing that. We got Seven on the camera. We got Braden, our statistician. We got Drew also keeping stats for the Bears. We got a full house here in Clairton. We got Rashad doing the clock. So we got a whole team collective unit here as part of the Roxamore broadcast team.
And it looks like Frazier is showing some bliss right now.
And he's got the run in his hands. He's at the 40. He's off to the race at the 50. He's at the 45 and finally brought down Tommy. Looks like at about the 41-yard line of the Commodores.
And that was a great play call right there by Clairton, as Frazier was actually blitzing up the middle, but Clairton ran the ball to the outside. So there was definitely some green grass right there towards the outside right there for a nice gain.
So the ball going to be called at the 40-yard line of Frazier. 7:19 and counting left to go here in the first half. Bears driving up 38-0.
1-on-1 down below. Maybe take the shot, one high safety.
Thompson back to pass. He lets one fly. Wide open receiver, and he makes the jump, and it's like he did catch it, but was he in bounds? That is the question here, Tommy.
It's caught right there. That's a great catch right there on the sideline.
Oh, yes, a great. He jumped. He got some hang time, and he managed to pull that down. It is listed as being in bounds, so once again, the Bears with a big play.
Yeah, again, whenever you see a one high safety, that's your best chance to take a shot right there.
Oh, yes. Complete pass, and the play credited to Murphy, the big catch, the big jump, the good distance, 26-yard play, and it's going to be inside the red zone at the 14-yard line. Of the game, Tommy, he is just absolutely just eating this defense apart.
Yeah, definitely. And again, that was a great job right there to clear the O-line, paving the way right there, making that touchdown look easy right there for the running back. Uh-oh, now we're seeing a field goal right now.
Uh-oh, you know it's a good game when the field goal unit's coming out. This one up, and it is sails just wide. Just a bit wide of the mark. 44-0 remains to score here with 6:39 left to go.
Hey, that was a good kick, though. Just a little off to the left, though.
Oh, hey, that's all right, though. You know, when you're up 44-0, it's early in the season. There'll be plenty more opportunities. With this Bears offense, it has scored now on its last 13 consecutive drives. You're going to see plenty more kick opportunities where that came from. I have a feeling we'll see another one in this game because you remember Greensburg Central Catholic, he missed the first one, made the second one.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some more of those. But, again, it's been all Clairton right here. And like I said all the time, there's three phases to a football game. Offense, defense, special teams. If you can win two out of those three things, you can win the football game.
You know, with due respect to their opponents, I thought there was two phases when you play Clairton: get on the bus and get off the bus.
Hey, that's a good one right there.
Some stats, though, Michael Ruffin averaging 42 yards a rush this year. I'm assuming that number has gone up since this game has begun. But coming in tonight, 42 yards a carry. Tops in the WPIAL, the Whippeal.
And the O-line should be proud of that. O-line needs their props, too.
Listen. So the kickoff sails inside. It is going to be spotted inside the Frazier 6-yard line. So you're going up against an angry team, that a top-notch defense that has an elite pass rush. If I'm Brady Seacrest, I'm not feeling too American Idol right now.
Yeah, it's definitely a bad spot that you want to be in right now. On your own 6-yard line against this angry Clairton Bear defense. You know, hey, there's not really much you can do right here. Maybe catch him slipping, throw a deep ball right here, or just simply run it.
Hang on. Another update from Leechburg. Leechburg 21, Jeanette 7. That's a bit of a surprise. I know Leechburg's good, but Jeanette is Jeanette.
Yeah, definitely. That is a surpriser right there.
So we hear people calling for a fumble. The ball is currently in some kind of metaverse to where it is now being debated about where its whereabouts may be. Where's Waldo? Where's the football? They're calling it. Said it should have been a fumble.
I wouldn't be surprised right here if Clairton brought the house right here to try to get the safety. Again, Clairton just talking things over.
So the ball is going to be listed at the 3-yard line. Ouch. Ouch. Well, somebody said that something else down there about no longer surviving. We don't encourage that when it comes to football. These are high school kids. And in the second quarter, other game being played here on Roxamore Sports Network. Woodland Hills leads Shaler 13-7. That one in the second quarter.
I'll tell you, back in my day when I played for Woodland Hills, I had my fair share of battles with Shaler.
Shaler always brings out a good team on a yearly basis. They're tough, they're competitive, they're gritty.
Well, back then when I played, everybody got to play. I'll say everyone got to play. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that much.
Here's a trying to get it out of there. Diamond with the football and a nice run by Derek Diamond. Here's one thing about the Clairton defense. Derek Diamond came into the game averaging over 200, over 370 plus yards rushing in the last 2 weeks alone. That is his longest run of the game so far.
Yeah, definitely. It looked like he almost broke for that one too, right there. That was some fairly good blocking right there by the offensive line. But Clairton doesn't seem too worried about that though. I will expect the play action to come here.
Another handoff to Diamond. This time he is smothered and drugged down behind a line of scrimmage. So a loss of about 5 yards, Tommy.
And the Bears they are a physical team right there, as you can see.
Just to give you an idea how good Diamond is and how tough he is to tackle, last week against Jeanette, he ripped off a 44-yard run. It took 7 Jeanette defensemen to tackle him. Right this game so far, he has not been able to get his footing going against his Clairton defense.
Yeah, again, this Clairton team is on a mission right now. They are ready to rip and take everyone's head off.
It's going to be third down and some distance at the 6-yard line with 5:04 left to go here in the first half. 44-0 Bears.
Clairton showing some blitz again.
Pass Seacrest, he sends that flying. Decent throw with the arm strength, but not too many receivers around. Nice coverage by the Clairton defense.
Again, that Clairton's front seven getting home again. Causing a disruption and messing up the timing of that pass, and it was an incomplete pass.
Another score from Whippeal action. Thomas Jefferson 14, West Mifflin 14. That one in the second quarter. TJ trying to bounce back from a rare loss. Actually, they won last week, lost earlier in the season to Avonworth, who was going out and bullying a lot of teams. So TJ looking to pick up their second consecutive win. And there's a punt.
Getting a little scuffy out there right now.
Oh, yeah, it's getting a little hostility. Actually, TJ did lose last week to Avonworth, so they're trying to bounce back from a rare loss. Or the Jaguars.
Yep. Again, Clairton looks like they might be facing a unsportsmanlike conduct penalty right now.
So we're going to have a first down and 10 after the penalty, looks like. It's going to be a personal foul penalty against the Bears.
So the penalties will offset each other.
Offsetting, so
as there are flags on both teams.
So the chippiness, the flags are flying universally across the board for both schools. Got to try to keep it somewhat in the spirit of competition out there.
Yeah, again, it's football, man. So hey,
Exactly.
It's gonna be a little flags here and there.
Well, I could see the frustration from Frazier's end. I mean, you came in here with some expectations. You're down 44 with 4 minutes and 33 seconds left to go. So I can see the frustration from their end, but don't add any more unnecessary penalties to what you've already had going wrong. And there's another flag. It looks like it was thrown. I can't tell if it was or not, but there's Armstrong with some strong defense there for the Bears.
Hey, I tell you, I know you guys don't really look at the offensive linemen, but I see 2 offensive linemen double-teaming somebody and taking them all the way back down to the 10-yard line. And it is a flag right now. Looks like this one might be coming back.
And an illegal procedure penalty will be against the Bears, so.
But yeah, again, Clairton's offensive line has been some bullies right now. And it's definitely something, definitely a sight to see right now. And it's very interesting.
Yep. There's an age-old additive, Tommy. You win games in the trenches, and the Bears in the trenches have been as good as anybody in the Whippeal this season.
Yeah, definitely. Again, these teams keep poking the bear.
It's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Bears at the 34-yard line.
One high safety again.
Thompson back. Going to hold on to it and run. He's got some yards. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. He's at the 15. Here goes Thompson for 6. 10-5. Touchdown. Jeff Thompson. 34 yards for the touchdown run.
And that was a good run play right there. Again, big 55 right there on run block at Pompey right there. That's a big guy. Again, 6'4", 310 right there with the pancake block right there.
W. Jeff Thompson for 6. 50-0 Bears with 3:39 left here in the first half.
But yeah, again, it's been all Clairton right here. It's 50-0 in the second quarter.
And they're going. Are they going to go for the kick here? We'll find out here in a minute. No. I'm going to take a guess and say that the Mercy Rule clock's going to be starting in the second half.
Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah.
Yep, they are going to go for the kick here. This one's got the distance. It's got the speed, and it is sails through the upright. 51-0 Bears.
Hey, I tell you, this crowd loves it, too. Again, we don't see the field goal kicker too often. But, hey, I tell you, whenever they see him out there, the crowd gets into it and excited when he makes it.
We talked about it, Tommy, when after the last failed field goal attempt, point after attempt with the kicking, we said there's still plenty of time left in the football game. Little do we know, about 2 minutes later, you get another chance to right his wrong.
Yeah.
So coming up at the half, we will have our halftime show. We also will have both Frazier and Clairton bands on the field performing. Looking forward to seeing that. One of the many, many great traditions of high school football. You get to see these bands playing their best. I might try to find out. We do have Frazier's band. What the band's going to be playing tonight?
It's a show based off of the rock band Paramore.
Okay, so rock band Paramore, so you want to stick around and watch that out. Our good friends at Perry will be doing some a performance based off of Paramore. Correct. Thank you very much to my new friend here with the Frazier Band. What's your name? Jason Salloway with the Frazier Band. Fill us in on the vital information. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Frazier at the 32-yard line.
It looks like it might be a holding call.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank another great sponsor of ours, Tommy, while they're calling up this next play, Moran Roofing. Nothing but the best for our customers. They've got roofing, they've got siding, they've got soffit, they've got fascia, gutters, windows, doors, you name it, they'll fix it. Give them a call, 412-378-7700. You know, if it had been 7900, we could have talked about the game against Sarah Catholic. Because that was the score. That one.
Yeah, definitely. But Oh, yeah, definitely excited for the halftime show. Again, you know, I'm an HBCU guy, so I already know how a good halftime show is, you know.
Oh, those HBCU bands?
Oh, crazy.
Amazing.
Man,
Amazing.
I remember we played Jackson State. Woo! They was crazy.
Yeah? You played against the Gamecocks?
No, Jackson State.
Or that's the Tigers?
Yeah.
Jacksonville State's the Tigers. Yeah,
No.
Jacksonville State's the Gamecocks.
Yeah.
And Jackson State's the Tigers.
Yeah. The one Deion Sanders used to coach at.
That's right. Boy.
Yeah.
You know what I say every week?
What?
The later it gets, the lazier it gets, the more my mind plays tricks on me. The Jackson State Tigers, that's right. There's Jackson State, there's Grambling. My apologies to my friends at Jackson State for confusing you with Jacksonville State. We don't play that noise there.
Yeah.
So that's why that's why Tommy's around. He fills in on the good details that I miss.
Oh, yeah.
We got 1st and 10, Seacrest under center. He's going to go for a handoff to Diamond, and Diamond gets absolutely nowhere. A sea of black and orange buries him. We'll see if there was any loss on the play.
Again, Clairton was bringing the house right there. Maybe we should start seeing some more play action out of Frazier right now. I thought a play action call right there probably would have worked as Clairton was setting the house right there.
We got
And
two.
Clairton only has one-on-one, no safety. Safety's coming down.
So 2:06 and counting left here in the first half. 3rd and 14. 26-yard line. Seacrest under center. Takes a snap. Looks like he's going to go for the handoff again to Diamond. And he may have a yard. Not much, though, beyond that. And it's going to be 4th down.
Again, you're not running on this Clairton defense. I'll tell you that, though. All 11 guys get to the ball.
Oh, as soon as Diamond gets the football in his hands, all you see is a sea of black and orange. They're not giving him any time to get that burst, that second step, that separation that he is so notorious for.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Again, he's just Clairton just playing bully ball right now.
Hey, the Pittsburgh HBCU Collaborative is now accepting applications, Tommy, for our fall 2025 scholarship from Pittsburgh area students currently attending one of the nation's historically black colleges and universities, HBCUs, including my friends at Jackson State, the Tigers. To apply, please scan the QR code or submit by October 1st, 2025. Time is still available. Again, scan that QR code and submit by October 1st.
Again, as an HBCU guy, I'm with the Kentucky State University, so who you with? K-State.
K-State.
And let's see what Frazier draws up here.
Frazier back onto the field again here with 4th and 12. With 1:32 left to go, Tommy. Looks like they are special teams unit out for the punt. There's snap. The punt is up. Oh, and it looks like it's blocked. It is blocked. And now we got some scrapping going on the field. Helmets off, flags are flying, pushes are being thrown, shoves are being thrown, and we're gonna see some yardage gained, lost, moved around. It's like a human chessboard out there.
Yeah, definitely. Again, these penalties might offset again too. So.
Yep. That's one thing that's mentioned in the booth. Don't ever take your helmet off during a play.
Yeah, that's a big no-no right there.
They teach you that. They teach you that at a very young age.
Oh yeah, definitely. I don't know. It could be some bear crawls or something at practice, maybe, or maybe hit the bleachers or something. So,
Coach Wade is not going to be fond of that. Hey, be sure to, you got a big comedy show coming up here, Tommy. Be sure to check out the Rock Comedy Show at the Carnegie Library, 7101 Hamilton Avenue in Pittsburgh on Saturday, September 27th. That is next weekend. Tickets are $30 in advance, $35 at the door. Your headliner for this event, Tommy, will be Howard while One Eye will be your co-headliner. The event also stars Owen Funderburk III, Frankie G, Jay Brooks, and Brian Alston. Hosted by Izzy For Real. Doors open at 6 p.m., showtime at 7:30. VIP seating is also available. To purchase tickets, give us a call at 412-378-8271. Visit www.rockcomedyshow.com or scan that QR code. And also, we got to get Welcome Home Grandma G. That is a Rock Comedy Show. It's Welcome Home Grandma G. Can't forget Grandma G. You ever had Grandma G's cooking?
No.
I got to try it out here. Her home cooking is second to none.
Hey, let's see right here. A lot of penalties happened right there on that play. And the refs trying to figure out what the heck just happened right there. Who did what? Possibly because the players get ejected too.
It looks like somebody may have been.
Or maybe handing out some warnings.
Yeah, I think it's no ejections yet, Tommy, but it's been pretty chippy here for the majority of the second quarter. So you may be seeing the refs saying, look, let's calm this down, or we're going to have to take further steps and send people home for the evening.
Yeah, pretty much.
We'll take over in the red zone, 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line. Thompson in the shotgun formation, back to throw. Looks like it's going to be a handoff. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. He's got a touchdown. Did you expect anything different?
No, again, they ran that play again and scored off of it. And again, Frazier not knowing how to stop Clairton's, offense right now, high-powered offense. Again, run this shovel pass again. It looks like the field goal kicker is coming back out again.
57-0. As you said, the point after attempt field goal unit trucking on out there, trying to make it his second consecutive point after attempt. It is Williams. And a snap. The kick is up. And it is good. Williams sails it through, his second consecutive point after attempt made. He is on a roll.
Yeah, definitely. 2 in a row for me. You'll take that any day of the week. And again, I could definitely understand why Frazier will be frustrated right now.
Oh, yes. But I give them credit. They are still coming to play, man. They're not gonna take the easy way out. They're not gonna claim in the locker room that that it's raining out and the weather's. There ain't no easy way out.
Yeah, again, at the end of the day, they put their helmet or shoulder pads on just like you.
That's right.
So, hey.
Boy, Drew was singing "Ain't No Easy Way Out." I thought I was watching Rocky III all over again. Unfortunately, right now for Frazier, they're playing the Ivan Drago in Rocky IV. Poor Tommy, I bring up these 80s references, and Tommy's like, man, I wish this old fart would start talking about things in the 2000s, man.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Great tackle right there.
Armstrong with the tackle for the Bears.
Again, we probably might see some of the JV start getting some burn, maybe.
Yeah. And this is a good opportunity for the JV players to get some legitimate playing time. And a score like this, let's get them out there. Let's get them some legitimate snaps. Let's get them a second half of action. And, listen, it's next man up at a school like Clairton. So, let's show what they have now.
Yeah, definitely. Again, I'm not sure how much of a JV they have. Again, despite being a 1A school. So, You know. Okay.
Seacrest back to throw. He hands it off to Diamond, who gains a yard and is tripped up. Looks like he may be at about the 20. We'll find out here exactly as the clock continues to tick with 55 seconds left to go.
Again, there's just not much Frazier can really do right now.
Gain of a yard.
Maybe we might see one more play before half.
.35 seconds left to go here. 58-0 Bears. First half halftime cannot come soon enough for Frazier. I will say that.
Yeah. Again, with all due respect.
No, I mean, listen.
Yeah.
I will emphasize this many, many times. Tony Battolini is building up a very nice culture with Frazier. Okay, they've already met their win total from last year. I mean, they won 4 games from 2021 to 2024. They've got 2 this year. They just happen to run into a no bias here, one of the best 1A teams in the state.
Yeah, definitely.
And that will bring an end to the first half, Tommy. All Bears score on, yet again, every consecutive drive they ran. It was, my calculations, 17 consecutive drives that they scored on, heading back to last week against Greensburg Central Catholic, have scored on every drive here. That is 17, 8, 9 consecutive drives they've scored on here in this game alone. At the half, Tommy, it is Bears 58, Commodores nothing, here on Roxamore Sports Network.
You need it the most. A real law firm getting real results.
Rick Manning. I started boxing when I was a kid, and I competed in the Golden Gloves. I started coaching boxing in probably late 90s. In 2000, we opened this gym, which is the Third Avenue Gym. We started, the scholarship was in 2012. How you qualify for it, we set a 3-fight policy, which as long as you're registered for the USA Boxing, you're registered to compete, you're going to school, you're within this family. You're within the boxing family. Donations are made out to the WPAL, Western Pennsylvania Police Athletic League. We're a 501c3 nonprofit, so donations are tax deductible. Contact me on my cell phone, 412-965-0703, or you can reach me by email at manningrdm147@netscape.net.
It's Cam Walter, and you're watching Sports Here Live on Roxamore Sports Network. I felt like I showed how much of a leader I am on and off the field, and it's just setting a good example for my name. I have a 4.0 GPA right now, and I think my GPA is that high because I go to class on time, I stay in class and do my work, keep up with my assignments, and just preparing for tests. Just try to stay ahead of the game. Once you fall behind, it's way harder to get back in front and try to be successful. So just stay in front of everything, all the work, all the preparation, it just makes it a lot easier. I would say my parents for sure. They've been there for me since I was younger with playing sports and just in my life, setting good examples for me. It's Cam Walter.
I'm Scoot Smith.
It's live, man.
You told me, you called me on the phone, you said it's slick. It's slick, for real.
Slick for sure.
It's slick for sure. Look,
I felt like I showed how much of a leader I am on and off the field, and it's just setting a good example for my name.
I just like to be myself, I always bring a lot of energy and positive vibes around.
I would say my parents for sure. They've been there for me since I was younger with playing sports and just in my life, setting good examples for me.
My parents, family, it's like you can't thank them enough. Like everything they do for me. I can't even just say my parents because the support that my whole family brings is just unreal, and I just can't thank them enough. But I honestly want to give the most thanks to my parents because they find a way to do things like unimaginable. We might not have the money, they'll find a way to get it, to get me to where I need to be, to get me to places, get me out of.
Try to stay ahead of the game. Once you fall behind, it's way harder to get back in front and try to be successful. So just stay in front of everything, all the work, all the preparation, it just makes it a lot easier.
Bring positive vibes, bring joy around, because it helps everybody, helps yourself, helps others around you. So that's just how I started off, just trying to be a leader around my community.
Just so my whole family can watch me. Every Friday night, I got family from California to Florida to Virginia watching me play. And getting texts after the game from them, knowing that they were able to watch me, it's a great feeling. I'm Cam.
I'm Scoop.
And you're watching Live Sports here
on Roxamore Sports Network.
Hey kid, let me tell you about the Soul Pit, and I want you to let everybody know about it. Soul Pit is what's happening in information and more. It gets you ready for things to come. Hey kid, you know what the soul pit really is? It's a little something extra for your soul.
Want to put a spotlight.
Health is so much more than hospitals, doctors, and nurses. It's having enough to eat, having a safe place to live, and a world in which to thrive. UPMC believes in helping you before you ever walk through our doors. We want all our communities to become healthier as a whole. That's why we care for you inside our halls and beyond our walls, because life-changing is partnering with our communities. UPMC, life-changing medicine.
You already know who it is.
Uh-oh.
It's audio.
Got AI and Roxamore up in here. We just can't quit, baby. Come on. Can't quit, won't quit, ain't never gon' quit. Can't quit, won't quit, ain't never gon' quit. I'ma stand where I stand, ball till I fall. Climb the highest mountain, I'm coming for it all. Can't quit, won't quit, ain't never gon' quit. Can't quit, won't quit, ain't never gon' quit. I'ma stand where I stand, ball till I fall. Climb the highest mountain, I'm coming for it all. It's Roxamore for life, I just won't change it. Aggress from AI, y'all just gon' bang it. Reach the highest peak like the mountain of Everest. So that settle it. Questions, any left? Never been a day when I back down from anything. Man's on another level, here for the many drink. I'm destined for greatness, the ground's gon' test ya. I can't give in cause I thrive off pressure. Tryna walk with the legends and for that I'm sorry. Be rough like Jigga or Peace Bob Marley. I can be like Jordan, let the game do the talking. Or be up on the moon and be with MJ walking. Got a strong presence like the new Dodge Charger. Maybe I'll incorporate like S. Carter. Measure my success, I just try harder. No competition cause I blew 'em off the wall. Can't quit, won't quit, ain't never gon' quit. Can't quit, won't quit, ain't never gon' quit. I'ma stand where I stand, ball till I fall. Climb the highest mountain, I'm coming for it all. Can't quit, won't quit, ain't never gon' quit. Can't quit, won't quit, ain't never gon' quit. I'ma stand where I stand, ball till I fall. Climb the highest mountain, I'm coming for it all.
Go verse lyrical two-piece, I box the ball. Pittsburgh audio with Roxamore. Shut down, homie, go and say what?
Trouble can find anyone. At Frank Walker Law, we take the time to understand your situation and work tirelessly on your behalf. Hard-hitting representation when you need it the most. A real law firm, getting real results.
Gloves. I started boxing in probably late 90s. In 2000, we opened this gym, which is the 3rd Avenue Gym. We started, the scholarship was in 2012. How you qualify?
It just makes it a lot easier. I would say my parents for sure. You know, they've been there for me since I was younger with playing sports and just in my life, setting good examples for me, showing me what to do, and you know, just taking me everywhere on AAU trips for basketball, taking me everywhere for 7-on-7 and football. You know, them just always there supporting me. It matters. Just so my whole family can watch me. Every Friday night, I got family from California to Florida to Virginia watching me play, and you know, getting texts after the game from them, knowing that they were able to watch me. It's a great feeling. I'm Cam Welter. You can always see me do my thing on Roxamore Sports Network. It's Cam Welter.
I'm Scoot Smith.
It's live, man.
You told me, you called me on the phone, you said it's slick. It's slick, for real.
Slick for sure.
It's slick for sure. Look,
I felt like I showed how much of a leader I am on and off the field, and it's just setting a good example for my name.
I just like to be myself, you know. I always bring a lot of energy and positive vibes around.
I would say my parents for sure. You know, they've been there for me since I was younger with playing sports and just in my life, setting good examples for me.
You know, my parents, family, is like you can't thank them enough. Like everything they do for me. I can't even just say my parents because the support that my whole family brings is just unreal, and I just can't thank them enough. But I honestly want to give the most thanks to my parents because they went out their way to do things like unimaginable. You know, we might not have the money, they would find a way to get it, to get me to where I need to be, to get me to places, get me out of town. And it's just like things like that you just can't thank them enough for. You just can't wait to pay them back one day.
Just try to stay ahead of the game. Once you fall behind, it's way harder to get back in front and try to be successful. So just stay in front of everything, all the work, all the preparation. It just makes it a lot easier.
You know, bring positive vibes, bring joy around, you know, because it helps everybody, you know, helps yourself, helps others around you. So that's just how I started off, just trying to be a leader around my community.
Just so my whole family can watch me. Every Friday night, I got family from California to Florida to Virginia watching me play, and you know, getting texts after the game from them, knowing that they were able to watch me. It's a great feeling. I'm Cam.
I'm Scoop.
And you're watching live sports here
on Roxamore Sports Network.
right there. We have, Clairton showing their dominance right now in the first half. Again, they just been airing it out, running it, you name it. They've been doing their thing. Frazier, on the other hand, I'm not sure what was going on in the locker room, but I'm pretty sure those guys are trying to dig deep right now and try to get some points on the board against this Clairton defense.
All right, Tommy, so you've played ball.
Yep.
If you were the coach right now, right? If you're Coach Battolini, what do you tell Frazier at the half? What are you saying to your players there?
What I'm saying to the players, again, finish strong. Finish strong, man. That's all you can do. Again, they put their helmet and shoulder pads and cleats on just like you. So,
that's right.
Again, finish the game strong. Keep your temper down. Again, it's a long season ahead. This is, again, yeah, you lost last week and you might lose today. But again, hey, it's a long season. So, yeah, that's what.
Hey, you know what? You played, let's be completely clear here. You played Clairton, you played Jeanette. You're talking two of the better teams in Class A.
Yeah.
You're not going out there and getting beat by some ham and egger school that's 1 in 50 in their last 60 games, 151 games. So you're going out there and it's about, like you said, Tommy, finishing strong, coming out here in the second half, forgetting. Look, don't worry about that scoreboard. That scoreboard, second half it's 0-0. You're not coming back from this, but forget about what happened and move on.
Yeah,
I think you gave a great analysis there.
Yeah, definitely. If you're Clairton, you just want to keep the pedal to the metal, keep the gas going, and score.
Well, I got to miss you, though. I got to tell you. I was down there and amongst the crowd. They announced the 50-50 winner. Yep. It was me and you. Our split. We split the number. We split for the 50-50. We won. We won the $2,000 jackpot here.
Oh,
so
man,
we get to go find a good pizza joint after here and eat before we leave. Hey, Drew, I won the 50-50. We getting pizza after this? I got the $2,000. I don't know. I'm an Italian. You guys got to tell me. I'm trying to find a good pizza joint around here in Clairton for when I leave. So me and the boss man, Roxamore, keeping us sounding $1 million. What's that? I'm driving back to Altoona. That's all right. I'll stay here all day to find a good pizza joint, man. Plus, I got my friends at Clairton. There ain't no place in the world. It's either that or get to go home and deal with my wife nagging at me to do the laundry tomorrow. So, your third job. Wait, did you say you're speaking my language now? You're speaking my language now. Okay, so where's the bar you're at? Where's the bar you work at? Okay, grown folks. So, hey, folks, if you are of the legal drinking age, i.e. the wings outweigh the pizza. One more time. What's it called? Grown folks. Entered at second to none. Okay, I'm gonna date myself. You guys remember the TV show? You remember the TV show Cheers? Tommy, you ever seen the show Cheers?
No.
Tommy we need to. Okay, Drew, we got to get this. We got to get him cultured up to show Cheers. Woody Boyd, but a lot. You're Woody Boyd with an intelligence. Yep, it was Woody Harrelson, but remember his character was Woody Boyd. His name was Woody Boyd in the show. Me? Too damn old. 46. Can we be friends? 46. I'm not old at 46. My kids. You're a young man. So, this is why I like him. He just said, I said, how old are you? I said, too old. He said, 46. He's like, you're not old. That's my new best friend right there. That's my new best friend over there. Him and Tommy Sheard, him and Roxamore, my new best friends here in this booth, man.
I always love coming to the Clairton game. They're always fun. It's always fun atmosphere here. I love it.
It is great. So it sort of gives you feel back to when you played yourself at Woodland Hills.
Oh yeah, man! I tell you, the Woody games. Oh man, some of my best days were there.
I don't know what just happened down there. Somebody did a leap of faith and landed on their lower posterior area, and we felt it all the way up here. Is everybody okay down there? I felt that.
Again, both teams are starting to take the field right now.
You know what that was, Tommy, that leap of faith? That's excitement for second half football here at Clairton Bears. Tyler Boyd Stadium, Clairton Bears football. If you're not that excited, then what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? If you're not excited to watch this, you need to reassess your entertainment choices. So we are just getting ready to kick off here the second half of action. If you're just tuning in, 58-0 is the score for Clairton. Clairton in the black and orange. Frazier in the red, the white and red. Frazier will be kicking off. The Bears will be receiving to start the second half festivities.
Oh man, I'm not sure if you kick it deep right here. I'm pretty sure if you're Frazier, I'll probably kick it to where nobody is at somewhere on the field.
So kick it in the river.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
All right, so here we go. Second half action is underway. Oh, that was a onside kick because why not? Well, because why not? So steps in the wrong direction. Looks like they're going to have to kick it again, I do believe, in a situation like that, because on an onside kick, it has to advance at least, I believe, 10 yards forward for it to count. So we're going to see another attempt. I wonder if they'll try the onside again.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not sure if it was onside or supposed to go up high or what right there. But
I'll give my friends at Frazier the benefit of the doubt and say that was interesting.
Yeah, definitely. Again, it's a re-kick again.
So we're going to see a re-kick.
Or actually, Clairton's offense is coming out, actually.
No re-kick necessary. I guess when it's 59-0, why not? 58-0.
Yep. Oh, yeah, mercy rule is in effect here right now. Again, one high safety. Again, this is the best bet to take a deep shot.
Thompson, who has churned on all cylinders here this game, as has the Bears offense, back in the shotgun formation. He takes a snap, looking for open men. He lets it air out. He's got a wide open receiver, and he is at the 10-5. One play, 20 seconds, 6 more points on the board for the Bears.
And what did I say? Again, I said one high safety, and that's your best bet, the best chance to take a deep shot right there, and it just happened right there. So, yeah.
Great beautiful pitch and catch there with Thompson.
Yeah, definitely. It was a great, beautiful pass right there. But I don't know, just throw the ball up, and great job from our receiver to get off the corner, catch the ball, and score right there.
So I was talking to some of the many great Clairton fans here in attendance at Tyler Boyd Stadium, and they let me know that there it could be a chance, and do not quote me directly on this.
Okay.
But at the fourth quarter, they could cut the clock in half to just try to get everybody out of here without suffering some kind of major injury. So they could cut this down, even further mercy rule it from, I believe it goes down to 12 minutes to about 8 minutes. Hey, we got my man giving us, we got us some Chick-fil-A in the house.
You want to split in half?
Yeah, we got it. We'll split in half. We'll split in half. Split in half. We'll split in half. Yeah. Ready? Yep. There you go. Oh, and a perfect split right down the middle. Split the upright like the kick. We got. He just sailed another one right through the uprights. 3 for 4 on the evening in point after attempt kicks. Listen, we talked about kicking being optional, Tommy. Little did we forget, we got a regular Matt Prater in there.
Yeah. Again, that was a great job by him, though. I think he's starting to find his groove now. And man, this is a great showing Clairton is putting on right now.
Oh, yes. Amazing halftime show, by the way, as well. I mean, I know you briefly mentioned it I think you mentioned it at the start of the half, but
yeah,
there's nothing better, like I said, watching HBCU football, watching high school football, the bands,
yep,
they add to the ambiance of high school athletics.
Oh, yeah, definitely. There's nothing like a good band.
Agreed. And the Frazier band was exceptional. Much kudos to them. They've done a great job in building something up.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Kudos to them. And again, let's see if Frazier can finally get in Clairton's territory right now, as they have yet to do that this whole entire game. And there's a short kick right there. Again.
He's got a decent little return there, Tommy, up to about the 32-yard line.
Yeah, definitely. That was a great return right there. I thought, he's going to eventually hit it and start going north. Again, that's the start right there.
Armstrong with yet another tackle on special teams. They call that the gunner in football. And he has been a complete gunner out there. on special teams.
And I tell you, hey, you see some of these young guys in here for Clairton.
I got to ask Tommy, after this game's over, what's the name of that app that we can go check this game out at? I'm not talking, obviously we got YouTube, we got, X, we got Facebook. But what is that free 99 app that our favorite thing at?
Oh, yeah, My Niche Network TV. Go back, rewatch the game if you want to on there.
And you can even watch the man, the myth, the legend, Tommy Sheard, in his high school glory at Woody High.
Yep.
Tommy was pancaking people. He was throwing people out of the way. He was sending people flying into the river, into the stands.
Yep.
You got to go back and watch Tommy Sheard. Back in his high school days, you can check it out on My Niche
Network TV.
And how much is it again?
It's free 99. It's almost like a Netflix. It's free.
Free 99. I love that price. If it's free, it's for me.
Yep, definitely. Can't be free.
My Niche Network.
Man, if you're going to watch me, you got to go back to the 2019 season.
Oh, my God. You're talking about 2019. Talking about 2019 like it's 52 years ago. Like when they wore leather helmets and stuff. 2019. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, because we have old man Tommy Sheard in the house back when football in 2019, back when they didn't use goalposts.
Hey, I'm 23, so I'm fresh out of school, so I'm the young guy, so. Clairton makes some substitutions right here.
So we're going to see some of these players that normally don't see field of action get some much deserved playing time.
Oh yeah, definitely. This is the future right here.
That's it. Thompson is a senior. Some of this core are seniors, so you're going to want to get a look at some of these younger, the freshmen, the sophomores now, and see.
And I tell you, those young dudes is playing too. They just laid the wood right there.
Oh, they're not coming into this game, Tommy, to say, "Oh shucks, here I am." I mean, they're not coming in to get a good look at the Monongahela River. They're coming in here to prove, listen, this is my playing time. I want to prove myself to Coach Wade that I deserve some spot.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So Frazier has made a change at quarterback as well. And I guess in a situation like this, when you're down, you don't want to risk an injury to Seacrest. There's a lot of football left to be played in this season. You don't want to run a risk any of your, core players getting hurt as the season goes on. So, again, Frazier putting some of their young players in there to get some much-deserved playing time as well.
Yeah, definitely. Now you see that big number 60 right there. Big Nyree Scott Evans, 6'4", 320 right there on nose guard.
Yeah, that is
that's a big boy right there. Didn't see much of him the first half, but now we see a whole lot of him this half.
Oh, yes.
That's a big guy. Hey, Clairton just keeps reloading with big bodies.
Is it appropriate to call players like that grunts? Because we used to, when we were in high school, grunts, where they get in there and they do all the dirty work. They do the stuff that they don't get the highlights. They don't get the press. They don't get as much press as they deserve. But without the grunts, without people in there doing the dirty work, none of this happens.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That's why, again, I look at the game from a different point of view. I look at the trenches and then the guy with the ball. That's just me, though.
It's a proper way to look at it.
And it looks like the Frazier player didn't get off the field on time, and the refs threw a flag right there. Frazier will back up right there. And honestly, I would kick the ball out of bounds because Clairton has some dangerous guys back there.
Oh, yes. Go for the punt. He lets it zip. This one going to bounce inside the 50, but it gets muffed, but it gets picked up, and he's going to take some distance. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. Good night, Irene.
But it looks like it might be coming back, though. But again, like I said, I would have just kicked the ball out of bounds right there if I was Frazier.
Well, if they get it back, if they get to kick it back, I bet you that's exactly what they do. They're going to send it sailing right out of bounds.
Yep. It looks like Clairton will probably have the ball, just be going back, maybe. Clairton will be setting up in their own territory. Let's see if Frazier right here can get the stop. With Clairton's future, that's in.
So it'll be 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Some updates from some scores, Tommy. Thomas Jefferson leads West Mifflin 28-14. That one was tied, but now in the third quarter, the Jaguars starting to pull ahead. 28-14 Jags in the third. Steel Valley over Waynesburg Central. That is a 28-0 lead for the Ironmen. Washington over Stowe Rocks 49-0 in the fourth. Bethel Park 24, Trinity 21. That one in the third quarter, late in that one, a competitive game.
Yeah, it is. That's surprising right there.
Absolutely.
And again, one high safety. I would have expected probably a deep shot here again from Clairton. Unless they want to run the clock out.
Yeah, 3:55 left. The Mercy roll clock continues to tick away. They're going to punt. So Armstrong at quarterback for the Bears. Here's a handoff. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. He's at the 15. And, he's still on his feet. Nearly gets tackled. Spins away and goes for 6. Are you kidding me right now?
They're saying he stepped up again. That was a great play right there. That was a dun-dun-dun type of play right there.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Hey.
That is your Sports Center highlights. I did not see him go out of bounds from this vantage point, but you have a better seat in the house than I do from that. But that was an incredible run that is going to have the football pinned deep inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, that was a great run right there. You got to wrap up. You got to wrap up if you're Frazier.
And we do have a player down on the field for Clairton. Or it looked like they were. Yes, they do. And we'll take a few moments to... Yep, we'll read some sponsors. Here we got, they got the Pittsburgh third annual Rise Scholarship Awards Dinner, Tommy. That's coming up for the third annual Rise Scholarship Awards Dinner on Saturday, November 1st at the Doubletree Hotel in Greentree. Celebrates Pittsburgh's community leaders and help raise scholarships for students attending our nation's HBCUs. Scan the QR code for tickets or email us at PGH HBCU Collaborative at gmail.com for more information. That's PGH HBCU Collaborative at gmail.com for more information. Do not miss this inspiring evening. And Clairton player back. Number 75 being helped off the field for Clairton. We certainly wish the best for him.
Clairton looking to just run the ball right here.
Yep. And number 75, that's going to be Anthony Payne Fuqua, the offensive lineman, 5'11", 250 pounds. That was the injured Bear. 2:55 left to go here in the third quarter. And a handoff, and he looks still on his feet, and he's going to be brought down.
And that was just a typical old-school run play right there, following the big guy, following your tight end right there. Both of those guys pull in right there for a nice little gain right there. And I'll tell you, the future of Clairton is looking bright right now. Again, they have some athletes on their JV team.
Oh, yeah. I will go as far as say their JV players could give a lot of these teams and their starters a run for their money.
Oh yeah, they probably could. Again, it's great coaching.
Listen, there's no gimmies at Clairton football. You know, you got to earn your spot on this team, and even if you're on a JV, you have put in your time and you put in the stripes. Here's a run over the middle, and it is going to be 6 more on the board.
Again, that was a great run by them. Again, just Clairton playing bully ball. Again, your guys versus my guys, and Clairton won. That's the thing when you're playing Clairton, man. You got to buckle up your chin strap.
Oh, yeah. And hang on for dear life. 71-0 is the score with that touchdown run. Gain of about 8 yards on the run for the touchdown.
Yeah, about so. Again, another kick right here. Let's see if he makes 4 in a row.
Here we go. Williams. Rajon Williams, the kicker here. Snap, kick. And it is smooth through the uprights.
Connect 4 right there.
Rajon Williams. 4 kicks in this game that have sailed right through the post. So anybody that had any sliver of doubt about the kicking game, may your mind be put at ease.
Oh, yeah, definitely. As he was coming out here and made 4 in a row this game.
That's it. That's a good confidence builder for him. Now it's like I'd say he may have to kick a field goal at some point during the season, but with the way this team scores on a routine basis, I don't know that may be the case, but those extra points, the more he sails them 30 upright, the more confidence is going to be built.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Again, repetition is important, especially in game too.
41 seconds again. The clock continues to tick away as we wrap things up. And I believe there's going to be 8 minutes in the fourth quarter, so maybe we'll tell you exactly, but it's not going to be a full 12-minute quarter. That much I will tell you. Commodores with the kick return. He's at the 20. Nearly gets tackled, but escaped for a little bit, but finally brought down at about the 23. There goes a flag.
Again, Frazier getting a little chippy out there. Hey, look, take your wins, look how you take your losses.
Yeah, you grow from situations like this. I know it's tough to say, when you're losing by this kind of point total, it's tough to find positivity, but you can grow from an outing like this. I've seen a couple years ago, the Denver Broncos got beat by 50 points by the Miami Dolphins, right? It was, I believe, 70-20.
Yeah.
The Broncos have now become one of the better teams in the AFC West after that game. So you can go one or two directions. You can build up this and grow and say, look, we don't want to go through this ever again, and improve. And I think this is a well-coached team. I think they will continue, they'll go back to Periopoulos, they'll look at tape, they'll lick their wounds, and they'll be back better than ever because of this outing.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And again, I've always been on both sides of the football, so I know how that feels to be down like this. I have my fair share of losses too, so again, it is frustrating, but again, you have to keep your composure. Again, hit the film room, weight room, things like that, reevaluate, get some extra reps in the practice and just learn from this.
Absolutely. So we go into the fourth quarter, Tommy, 72-0 Bears. And
it's been all Clairton right here. Again, Clairton most likely will just keep running the ball and run the same plays, but even then, Frazier's having a hard time of stopping that.
Oh, yes. You're tuned into Roxamore Sports Network, where dreams are pursued and dreams are revealed. Thank you for tuning in. Tommy Shear, Jay Pagliaro here from Tyler Boyd Stadium in Clairton. We got also our brothers over in Woodland Hills, calling Woody Hills up 28-7 at last check on that one over to Wolverine. So
yeah. Okay. See, my alma mater doing good.
Handoff, little yardage, if any, gain, going to be stopped.
He met him in the hole right there. That's what you call Oklahoma Joe right there. It was one-on-one in the hole.
Oh, yeah.
And the linebacker made a play right there.
Well, speaking of holes, if you've got holes in your plumbing, be sure to give our friends at Beasley Plumbing a call. Make things easy. Just call Beasley. Beasley Plumbing for all your residential and commercial plumbing needs. Give them a call 24 hours, 7 days a week at 412-271-9292. Make things easy. Just call Beasley. The PA announcer's itching to call Down Goes Frazier. Sans the late Howard Cosell call in a fight against Muhammad, I believe it was Muhammad Ali. That fight was called in, but again, Down Goes Frazier. A great call by a great commentator, the late Howard Cosell.
Again, Clairton showing some blitz again and blitzing, and hey, gave up a few yards right there, but again, it's been all Clairton.
So we got a 3rd and 4 for the Commodores at the Bears' 28-yard line. Excuse me, at their own 28-yard line.
Again, it's nice to see, the future of Clairton right now on the field. How much I bet you these young guys go up on Roxamore Sports Network and rewatch and look at themselves.
Oh, I bet you they do. Listen, you got commentators like us. Can you blame them?
No.
No, I would watch his too. If I was a player, I'd like to see, the performance, see what we did right, what we might be able to do differently next time. But it's tough to say how much differently can you do in a game like this where it's everything that could have gone right has, and they've turned on all cylinders.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I got a nice little QB sneak right there.
And big shout out again to our executive producer, LaRon Rockymore, keeping us on the air, making us sound like $1 million. Also, Seven, our cameraman for tonight's festivities at Tyler Boyd Stadium.
Again, time is just ticking right now, no matter what happens.
So apparently they did go with the full quarter, Tommy. I know that there was some speculation that they might just cut the quarter in half, but they are going full quarter, but it's going to be a continuous running clock. Handoff gains a few yards. And I think that may be the first down of the game for Perry. And it is the first down of the game for the Commodores of Frazier.
And the crowd is into it, and they're happy. Now let's see if they can get into Clairton's territory.
Running, your defense is a brick wall.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Excuse me, we don't have his name, but big number 61 right there in the middle. Let's see if he holds it down right there at nose guard.
That'd be Davian Stewart, number 61 for the Bears. Yeah. Trying to find his measure.
Again, look how close Clairton's linebackers are to the line of scrimmage. They're very close.
Or take them. Like we said last week, have a nice drive to close out the game, get some plus yardage on a very good Bears defense, put some points on the board, and like I said, lick your wounds and prepare for next week.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. And Frazier just taking her time right now.
7:07 and counting, 2nd and 5, 40-yard line for Frazier. Quarterback snap, he's going to hand it off. And he's going to lose yards on that run. And look at that, and just an excited young man on that field is looks like it's number 27 or 29. If that is 29, that is Khalil Denson with the tackle. Excited with that play, and it was a play to be excited with, Tommy. He broke through that offensive line and made sure that no yardage was gained on that run.
Oh yeah, definitely. Again, if you're a JV guy, this is the game. You want to get your film, your little tackles in, things like that. I'm happy for them.
And Tamir Henley credited with the tackle on that play, number 12.
Humble snap right there, but it went forward.
And we do have a Bear down on the field.
Or maybe it could be cramping. Let's see. Or maybe got stepped on in the pile.
So Tamir Henley, the shook-up Bear on the play, was able to walk off on his own, Tommy, which is a very good sign. So it could be cramping.
Yeah, it could be cramping or just, again, you get caught with the ball in the pile. Sometimes you might get stepped on by accident. Again, I have my fair shares of being at the bottom of the pile. Man, I tell you, it's not pleasant.
Oh, yeah, those cleats, and you got 250, 300-pounder stepping on you, 200-pounder stepping on you with them cleats.
Yeah, especially, man, short yardage, goal line.
Woo. No, thank you. Well, Tommy, I'll tell you one thing that is going to be a blast, and that is the PGH HBCU Collaborative, which is now accepting applications for our fall 2025 scholarship from Pittsburgh area students currently attending one of the nation's historically black colleges and universities, or HBCUs. To apply, scan the QR code and submit by October 1st, 2025.
Again, Clairton filling up the box.
Pass going to be thrown up. And it's a big completion, and that is at the 40, and it complete to number 12, but the ball is popped loose. So the completion to Jaden Rothy, the junior, but the ball is popped loose, and it looks like the Bears have recovered. Also,
but I tell you this, though, they've only gone on Clairton side the field.
Yeah. Hey, this is in plus territory. Nice reception by Rothy, and they're now at the 37.
Yeah, that was a great play right there. Way to keep playing.
There's no quit. They're not quitting, and that's, when you're down like this, it's demoralizing, but there's no quit. There's no give up. Handoff, run over the middle, and he is going to be stuffed at about the 35, maybe the 34-yard line. Tackle made by number 60, Nairi Scott Evans for the Bears.
I'll tell you this, though. Clairton runs a really good 3-4 defense.
So 3-yard gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 7.
Now let's see if they can get in the end zone before regulation is over. Again, their young guys is playing hard right now.
And that ball is fumbled. It's loose, but the Commodores do recover. Not after a loss of about 2 yards.
Yeah, again, when you have some of the younger guys in, sometimes it might come out a little sloppy, just a little bit. Because, if they're not really getting those reps at practice, all like that,
Right.
Single back formation right here.
Back to throw. He's got time to throw. He's got open room. Going to throw it. He's going to be incomplete.
I'm assuming that was supposed to be a little comeback route right there, but again, when you got the JV and not everything's going to go the way you want it to go sometimes.
Intended receiver there was freshman David Stahl, 5'7", 140 pounds for the Commodores. And we'd have a 4th and 9. Hey, while we're waiting for this play, be sure to check out our good friends at Moran Roofing. Nothing but the best for our customers. We got roofing, siding, soffit, fascia, gutters, windows, and doors. Give them a call. An incomplete pass, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. But again, give Moran Roofing a call at 412-378-7700. Moran Roofing, nothing but the best for our customers.
I would assume we'll probably see at least maybe like 2 more plays, maybe 2 knees.
Yeah, with the clock continuing to tick, you're likely right. Take a cup, take a knee, eat. That'll eat a majority of the clock.
Yep.
I don't believe there is a play. There's a violation clock though. There is a time clock, so they would have to take a. So we got 23 seconds on the time clock. So, yeah, like you said, 2 knees should be enough to take care of this.
Again, time is just ticking right now. Or just take the delay of game, I guess.
Yeah, they're going to do that, move it back a few yards, but if they'll take the delay of game and the I don't even know if the refs are. Yeah, they want to go. I think the refs want to go home.
Yeah.
Yep, because that was a delay of game for about 15 additional seconds. So finally at this point, it makes no disrespect to Perry. It makes near a difference neither way. So might as well just let it run. 27 seconds left to go. Up the clock. And that'll wrap it up, folks. That is going to be a wrap for tonight's festivities on field. 16 seconds, but both sides are walking off. Final score in this one, Tommy. Bears 72, Frazier nothing. We talked about it coming into the game. The Bears had outscored their last 2 opponents 122-0. Another shutout, 13 shutouts now by the Bears defense since the start of the 2024 campaign.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, this Clairton defense has been on a roll right now. They definitely shutting everybody down. Hey, even on offense, too. On offense, with their star playmakers, things like that, they are some really good athletes out there. So, Clairton trying to make a run for a Whitfield championship. Again, they haven't won since 2019, so these guys are hungry and they want it bad.
194 points, Tommy, scored in their last 3 outings. Number of points, as I mentioned, given up, zilch.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm not looking forward. If I'm a team, they got Jeanette next week. They got, every team that's watching looking forward as they know what they may have to do, but getting it done is a completely different animal.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Again, Clairton is definitely a game you want to circle on your schedule for sure.
Absolutely. So next week, folks, we will be in Jeanette, Bears, Jayhawks. Looking forward to that one, folks. You can check it out right here on Roxamore Sports Network. You can check us out on YouTube. You can check us out on Facebook, X. You can check us if you play Xbox, you play Nintendo Switch. You can play Super Mario Kart and watch us do our commentary.
My Niche Network TV.
My Niche Network TV, free $99, best price in the world.
Yep, definitely. Can't beat it.
Exactly. And that's all one of the many things that happen from Roxamore Sports, where dreams are pursued and dreams are revealed. Take this opportunity to thank our many fantastic sponsors of Roxamore Sports Network and Clairton Bears football. You got Beasley Plumbing. Make things easy. Just call Beasley. Beasley Plumbing for all your residential and commercial plumbing needs. Give them a call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at 412-271-9292. Make things easy. Just call Beasley. Also, we got the PGH HBCU Collaborative, which is now accepting applications for our fall 2025 scholarship from Pittsburgh area students currently attending one of our nation's historically black colleges and universities. To apply, scan the QR code and submit by October 1st, 2025. Also, we got the 3rd annual Rise Scholarship Awards dinner on Saturday, November 1st at the Doubletree Hotel in Greentree. Celebrate Pittsburgh's community leaders and help raise scholarships for students attending our nation's HBCUs. Scan the QR code for tickets or email us at pghhbcucollaborative@gmail.com for more information. Do not miss this inspiring evening. Moran Roofing, nothing but the best for our customers. Roofing, siding, soffit, fascia, gutters, windows, and doors are some of the many things that could be fixed. Give them a call at 412-378-7. On Roxamore Sports Network, all rights are reserved by Roxamore. On Roxamore Sports Network, all rights are reserved by Roxamore Sports Network and our executive producer, Leon Rockymore. Use of this video without written consent is strictly prohibited. That'll wrap it up for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. For my friends, LaRon Rockymore, keeping us on the air and making us sound like $1 million. For the man, the myth, the legend, Seven, giving you all those fantastic camera shots, and the man, the myth, the legend himself, the thoroughbred, Tommy Shear. Tommy, any final words?
No, I can't wait to see you guys next week.
Hey, for Tommy, I'm Jay. We will talk to you next Friday for Clairton Bears football right here on Roxamore Sports Network, where dreams are pursued and dreams are revealed. Good night, everybody.